Good morning, guys. I'm Chris Holt. Welcome back to another video. And if you're new here, it's great to see you guys. Please consider subscribing. Check out some of my other videos if you haven't already. But let's get into this video. Today, I'm heading down to Portland, Oregon to pick up a really special mod for my V6 Camaro. So something I didn't realize until now is I don't even think I've posted a mod channel for a mod video for the Camaro at all. So I'm super stoked to let you guys into this. It's coming into holiday season, so you know Black Friday went hard for me. There's a lot of different stuff coming up here in the future for both my 2010 Camaro and my 2002 Subaru WRX. And if there's any modifications that you guys want to see on the channel for either of those cars, let me know in the comments down below. But just like that, let's get heading off into Portland. Alright guys, as you can see we're about an hour out, maybe. Well, trust me, it's going to be about 1:30 when we get there. Just cruising along. And yeah, I'm excited to get there. Get some big beefy Brembos. I'm excited for that. And this guy's got a pretty cool car himself, so I'll see if I can get some footage of that for you guys. It's a cammed SS, so you know we love those. And yeah, I'm just trekking down, and I'm about 2.5 hours in, so let's keep hitting it. Alright guys, we made it back home. Sorry I didn't film much. When I was there, that guy was really cool, had a really cool cammed SS, but he had ZL1 swapped his brakes, so, and then on the way back it was super foggy, so what's the good stuff? We're in there, and I'm gonna wait a few seconds, and then I'll get right into showing you guys the calipers. Alright guys, now to the fun part. We're gonna unbox these. So, you can't tell by the thumbnail, these are Brembo brakes, big Brembo brakes that will help out the Camaro stopping distance for sure. Now we wrap these at the guy's house, so we're not, just look at that. Come on now. You can't tell me that doesn't look sweet. Look at that. You can't tell me those aren't going to look phenomenal on the car. Just done really well. And so originally these were gray calipers, and they were then painted red and put the Brembo on there as a sticker. So it looks really good, and they did a really good job with it. So here, literally all around, it looks really, really good. So that's what I got. And so the guy that did this took these off of his SS and upgraded to ZL1 brakes. So these are the rear brakes, or the rear calipers are there, and the rear rotors. These were actually used on his car. But they are pretty good. I might have them turned, I might not. They're in really good condition, no grooving. You can see a little bit of wear on there, but it should be totally fine. And then these front ones are brand spanking new that came in the kit, but since they're the same size rotors here as the ZL1 rotors, he decided to leave the rotors that were on his car, save him some work, and just put the calipers on there. So in the future, I could keep the front rotors like this and upgrade to ZL1 Brembo brakes, which are 6-piston calipers. Now these are 4-piston calipers, 2 on each side, on both the front and back, I believe. And so these are definitely going to do some really good stopping for the Camaro. So why didn't I just go with like maybe slotted rotors and upgraded brake pads, like ceramic brake pads for the Camaro V6? Be a lot easier, and honestly it would probably stop just as good. Maybe not quite as much, but for me, I really wanted to go with this Brembo setup because it's something that if in the future I decide to throw more power at it, it'd be good to have the bigger brakes in order to help stop and all that. I also think they look way cooler than the standard V6 brakes, and I mean, they're huge. Like, the normal V6 brakes, the front ones are probably like 3/4 the size of this, and this has some heft to it. It's definitely going to stop the car a lot better if I were to get it in sticky situations, and hey, if I take it out on the track, it's going to definitely do better with these bigger brakes. Alright guys, so these are really cool and all, but this is the big shocker. I don't think they would look that great on my car. Red and green. Christmas would be cool, and you know, I've considered putting them on and running these for like the Christmas season and stuff. But to be truthful with you guys, I want to paint these green. I want to make them match the car a lot better. Not that these aren't super cool, because they totally are. And red on Camaros means the 1LE package. And I just really like the way the finish is beautiful on these. You know, they're true actual Brembo brakes. They're not the covers or anything. These are really true Brembo brakes. And with this, I got steel braided lines as well, so it should be good. But I'm going to do a video on how to prep and mask and truly make this look really good with just the caliper paint, the green caliper paint. And that should be coming here in the near future. I have a couple other projects I gotta start on, but stay tuned for that. If you want to see that, definitely stay subscribed. And I've not seen a video on YouTube. I've read deep into the forums and found a couple forums on how to big Brembo swap your V6 Camaro, but I have not seen a full installation and teardown tutorial. So that will be coming hopefully here before Christmas, depending on all the projects that I have and other videos, because these next few weeks after I'm done with finals this week, it'll be a lot of really good content for you guys coming up. So if you're expecting, you know, want to see more content on the cars, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to hit 75 by the end of the year. That'd be huge for me. You know, I got car trek videos coming up. I've got modification videos coming up. It should be a good wrap up of the year. But these, they're going green. Alright guys, so make sure to stay tuned for the series on Brembo swapping the V6 Camaro. Like I said, I'm going to have a painting tutorial and a full step-by-step process taking the V6 standard brakes that you get on the Camaro all the way to fully Brembo swap with the lines and everything that needs to go. I don't really know how to do it, so I'm reading and researching and finding out the best way to do it so I can show you guys in a full video. I'll take you through everything that needs to happen, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, it was just Black Friday, so I got a lot of stuff coming up for the cars, both the Camaro and the WRX, and a lot of really other great content that would really, I would really encourage you guys to stick around and watch some of that. If you haven't seen some of my older videos, I really appreciate if you go back and rewatch some of those. Like I said, I'm trying to hit 75 subscribers by the end of the year. That would mean a lot for me. Like I said, this is the first year that I've done YouTube, and I started out a little slow, and it's only going up from here. Like I said, this is the last week of classes for me, and then it just gets more and more intense, more and more uploads for you guys. So for the rest of the year, imagine about 2 or 3 uploads a week. I'm going to try and stay to that. I think I have 4 videos that I've started already. that have to come out in the next week or two, and throughout that time I'll be working on the Brembos, other stuff like the exhaust for the Camaro, a couple other really great stuff, so I'd really highly recommend you guys stick around and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys staying around, and just like that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you guys.